in a small Native American tribe. A long and unforgiving winter brings hunting to a standstill and threatens the community with starvation. Snow blankets the land in thick, unbroken layers, covering trails, burrows, and riverbanks that once provided life. The winds cut sharply across open ground, carrying a biting cold that seeps into shelters and lingers through the day and night. Forest paths grow silent, and the usual signs of animal movement fade until they are nearly impossible to read. Hunting parties venture out at dawn, moving carefully across frozen terrain, but return with little to show for their effort. The forests that once teemed with deer and smaller game now feel empty, as if the creatures have withdrawn deeper into hidden places or vanished entirely. Each expedition becomes longer and more uncertain, with fewer tracks to follow and fewer chances of success. Within the village, structures are reinforced against the cold, with smoke rising in thin streams from central fires that burn steadily but modestly to conserve fuel. Supplies are gathered and counted with increasing caution, and food is portioned carefully among families. Conversations grow quieter, centered around necessity and endurance rather than abundance. As the winter continues without relief, the tribe settles into a fragile rhythm of waiting and conserving. The land remains still and unyielding, offering no clear sign of change, while the people rely on discipline, shared effort, and the hope that the balance will eventually shift in their favor. A skilled and respected hunter steps forward during a gathering of the tribe, his presence steady and assured among the concerned voices around him. He has spent many seasons tracking game across familiar lands, earning trust through successful hunts and careful judgment. When others hesitate, he speaks with calm certainty, acknowledging the risk while offering himself as the one who will go beyond the known boundaries to search for food. The elders and other hunters regard him with a mix of relief and concern, recognizing both his capability and the danger of the path he proposes to take. Traveling beyond the usual hunting grounds is not done lightly, as those areas are less understood and carry unknown risks. His reputation lends weight to his words, and after a moment of silence, the gravity of his decision settles over the group. He prepares for the journey with deliberate care, selecting tools and supplies suited for extended travel in harsh conditions. His movements are methodical, reflecting both experience and an awareness of what may lie ahead. Before leaving, he takes a final moment within the village, acknowledging those who depend on him, though he speaks little, allowing his actions to carry the weight of his intent. As he departs, the tribe watches him disappear along a narrow path leading into the forest, his figure gradually blending into the trees and falling snow. The atmosphere grows quieter after his departure, as if the decision itself has shifted the mood of the village. His journey marks both a hope for relief and a reminder of how far the tribe must now reach to survive. Deep within the wilderness, the hunter moves beyond familiar trails into terrain feels increasingly untamed and unmarked. The trees grow denser, their forms older and more twisted, their branches interlocking overhead to dim the light that filters through. Snow lies uneven here, disturbed by shifting winds rather than footsteps, and the silence becomes heavier, as though the forest itself is observing his passage. As he advances, subtle changes begin to emerge in his surroundings, though nothing immediately visible reveals itself. The air feels stiller, and his breath becomes more noticeable in the cold, as if the environment has narrowed its focus around him. Sounds that would normally accompany wildlife are absent, replaced by an unnatural quiet that seems to stretch and hold its breath alongside him. Without warning, he senses a presence that does not belong to the forest in the same way the trees and wind do. It is not immediately visible, but its awareness feels directed toward him, as though it has been waiting or watching